Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, subscribe, like and then click on the notification bell to get more new videos. Today we're going to talk about the difference between covenant and promise. The covenant with God and the promise of God. So, covenant. Covenant is a long-term thing. It's a long-term, well promised. The promise is a short-term thing. Covenant is depending on your relationship with God. While promise is just you praying for something and God say, "Oh, I'm going to do this for you." I'll take example, covenant. Before God makes go into a covenant with anyone, that means that person is trusted by God. That means God has tested that person and that person has proved himself. Covenant is a wonderful thing. If you have grown to the state that God is now making a covenant with you, it is a great thing to celebrate. I'll take example, our father of faith, Abraham. You hear the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham grew in faith with God. Abraham walked with God. If you open to Genesis chapter 12, you see where they told Abraham, "Leave your father's house." Abraham obeyed. They now talked about, he now said, "Abraham, walk before me and be blameless." And Abraham did. So, covenant has to do with your relationship with God, how far and how deep you go with God. Promise is a short-term thing. I can promise anyone anything. I can promise you to give you money. I can promise you to send you to, not even send you to school. Let me say, I can promise you to buy you something, to do this for you, to give you this thing. Covenant has to do with staying with God. When you check Psalm 91, it says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High abide in the shelter of the Almighty." So you have to dwell in the secret place of God for Him to trust you enough. He said, "Abraham, my friend." You need to grow to an extent where God tells you, "This person, oh, Etima, my friend." Promises. I promise you money. I've given you the money. One covenant is, I teach you how to make money. That's the difference. I teach you how to make money. Because if I just give you money, you will come back for another money. Because human want is unsatiable. But you see, covenant is where I show you how to make money. That no matter, you don't need to call me, but you make this money. But you cannot do without God. You must always call God. This covenant, that one is, you can't escape. Then, promise. The promise of God. Yes, they say God cannot lie. His words must surely come to pass. He will never ever lie because he's not a man. His promises is ever sure. Yes, he can never lie on his promise. He will give you what he promised you. But covenant is a way, that you follow God. Covenant is a kind of a rule. Oh, follow this and this thing will be good for you. Follow this way and this will be good for you. And this is going to happen in your life. God promises, whether you follow or not. In fact, let me promise is limited. I repeat, promise is limited. But you see, covenant is long term. When God promised something, someone, anything, He promised only you that thing. But when God makes a covenant, covenant is for generation. I repeat, covenant is generational. Yes, covenant is generational. Abraham, He promised Abraham to be a father of nations. Nations. He told Abraham, go and rest. You can die, yes, go and rest. But I know what I have in store for your generation, for your lineage, for the Israelites. Yes. I know what I have in store for them. They're going to go to Egypt, they're going to be this, they're going to go through this land. He already has 100 years to come. He's planned for 100 years to come. Yes. That is what covenant is. His generational lineage. Most of you have someone in your family that has walked with God. The person has died, but the covenant is still. The covenant is something like it's like this. They need to walk according to that covenant. Let me take example. Covenant of prosperity, productivity. You need to walk in that covenant, and you need to know how to walk in that covenant. Promise, you don't even need to work in anything. Someone just promises something. That is when you now hear, oh, someone sponsor me to do this. Sponsor you, take you to school. Like he has been giving you house rent, or he or she has been giving you things and all those stuff. But promise is different. Promise is just someone just coming to come and give you house rent and go, or just pay your school fee and go. He doesn't see you through the school. One covenant, he sees you through the school. Yes, that's what covenant is. In Joshua 1, First Joshua verse 1, when you read down, he says, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise, go over this Jordan, you and all these people, into the land in which I have given to you, to the people of Israel. Every place that the sole of your feet will tread upon, I have given to you. As I was with Moses, I will be with you. I will not fail you nor forsake you. Then there is a part that said, take them into the land in which I swore to their fathers. That is covenant. I swore to your fathers. So you need to walk in that same way. If you had a family member that walked with God, a person died, the covenant in which God made with that person is still there. You need to walk under it. You need to know how the person walks so that you'll be able to walk and sustain that covenant. It's not taken away. That's what covenant is. If someone loves it, I think there is a particular saying that they used to say. If if someone likes you, I think if someone likes you, he gives you fish. But if someone loves you enough, he shows you how to fish. That is what it is. It shows you how to fish. That is what it is. So, covenant. Do you choose to go on covenant, or you want to promise? You want a short-term thing? I just promise and give you something, yeah? In covenant, you want to stay with me? Do you want to be grounded with me? you want to follow. The covenant of prosperity is give and it shall be given unto you. Give. How can you get when you are not yet given? Givers never lack. Give. Open your heart, open your hand, sow so that you shall reap. So if people dwell in the secret place of the Most High, I'm still talking about covenant. It's for you to know the wisdom. He teaches you the wisdom. He teaches you things that you do not know about, that was going to prosper you. How to sow seed and know that you can reap seed. So that is it. Covenant is long term and promise is a short term thing. So know this. I still remain a team item. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me boost the thing. And God bless you.